What is up, Pokemon trainers of the internet? And welcome back for another edition of Visit into the Pokemon Bliss and Pokemon Oblivion project over here at P.T.E Creative. Today, you're going to be reintroduced to the water starter of our region of choice, the Halzari region, which is my own personal fakemon region. So, without further ado, let's go see that Pokemon. This is our water starter, Delphin, and it's number 9 in the Halzari Pokedex. Now, Delphin, our water starter, I thought it was very interesting. Outside of Popplio, which is far more of a seal, they go a different route with water starters, and I wanted it, and they kind of go as close to quadruped, or things that could be quadrupedal to a degree. Think of Squirtle, think of Totodile, Mudkip for sure. And then you go into aquatics like Piplup. But it's a very interesting way that they usually do water starters. Now, until the introduction of Palafin in the Scarlet and Violet games, there really wasn't a Dolphin Pokemon. And that was what interested me the most about this design. And Delphin was introduced to me because I drew it and created it prior to Palafin existing, but unfortunately couldn't get it out to the public prior to Scarlet and Violet. But this is Delphin, the water starter of the Halzari region. Very unique and interesting Pokemon indeed. Now, as we go to its Pokedex entry, Delphin is the Wave Crest Pokemon. It has the ability Torrent, which just boosts up a bit of its water type moves, helps itself out. Now, the thing is with the statistics, very much like I've said in past videos, I always try to use the inspiration of a baseline Pokemon to start the stats, and these are very much comparable to a water starter. Squirtle was the one I used just as a basis for this, with its hit points being 44, so its HP is base at 44. Much faster, though, with a 65 speed. I thought the speed of a Dolphin cruising through the water is incredibly exciting. For instance, I recently went to Channel Islands National Park off the coast of California. And you have to take a big ferry over to the islands to get there unless you go by private charter. And both days that we went to the islands, pods of porpoises and pods of dolphins were cruising along with the boat, and we were going at high speeds on this boat. And it was just so fascinating. So I really wanted to put that into the base stat with the speed stat here of 65. Now, pretty well balanced across, with the attack and defense being 52, 53 respectively, and its special attack 51, special defense at 50. So again, well balanced, kind of neutral across the board, which is what you want in a starter Pokemon. You want a well balanced Pokemon, not something too difficult, one way leaning or the other. With an average stat of 52.5 and a total base stat of 315, which is right across the board, pretty much in line with other starter Pokemon, especially from Gen 1. Delphin, total length is 2 feet 3 inches tall, so that'd be from the base of its tail all the way up to its bottom nose. So it's theoretically pretty small actuality of what it would be like size-wise. Again, water type starter, so it's water type, and it's only 24.7 pounds. So it's a light creature. It's a light Pokemon trying to do. Now, to think more of a tangible picture of what Delphin would be, I take you to its Pokedex entry. Delphin are a friendly breed of Pokemon. They travel in pods following their singular, fully evolved leader. Pods of Delphin are common along Halzari's coasts. So what you would see is very much schools or pods of Delphin going across the coastlines, following a singular evolved leader Pokemon. I have, if you would like to get a spoiler on what you'd see here, in the past in the Halzari videos, which is still archived on the YouTube channel, I have introduced that Pokemon before if you want to get a spoiler, but they would all follow that singularly evolved Pokemon, Surfing, to their destination as they live their lives, you'd see multiples of Delphin following against their second evolutionary member and then their final evolutionary member, surfing across the coastline. Really riding waves, seeing the crest of the wave, using it to their advantage to be faster, get to places, get to their prey, get to their food, all of that nature that a Pokemon have to do. That is the point of the Pokedex entry, to really give you an inspiration. Now, I'm just going to take you back a little bit towards the artwork. Like I said, dolphins are fascinating, and they're interesting creatures, and something that until Generation 9, Pokemon never played with, which is quite interesting. They've done fish and other aquatic animals of all different types, but to not get a single dolphin was kind of interesting to me. And then as another reminder, Halzari, based off the United States and a lot of, and bits of Canada and Mexico, but very much heavily United States. Every starter Pokemon, and I will have a starter for every single type, is based off a state animal or a state bird of some kind. So I used Florida to my advantage, Dolphin, to really do something a bit unique and different for a starter Pokemon. But that was the inspiration for our water starter and our final of the starter trio that you'd see in this reinvention with statistics here as part of the Bliss and Oblivion project for Pokemon on P.T.E Creative. This is Delphin, and I really hope that you absolutely love and adore this guy as much as I do. We have more starter Pokemon for you to see, which you will see in the coming weeks over here at P.T.E Creative. You can count on those videos coming every single Wednesday. Now, before you go, I do have to ask, go give us some support, please. Head on over to our Etsy shop. Go to ptecreative.etsy.com. There you can find all kinds of cool Pokemon merch and all kinds of other cool merch. You can get our Bird Keeper line, which is hoodies and shirts and stickers and all kinds of cool stuff. You can get our Kanto stuff. You can even get mystery packs of Pokemon cards there. It's pretty cool. But beyond that, you can also get cool football stuff, national park stuff, just cool fashion items that you might want to get in on. It's really fun. Go check it out over at ptecreative.etsy.com. And if you're going to do that, treat yourself, because you're treating us with support. So use the promo code BLISS, BLISS, at checkout, and you're going to take 20% off any order of 2 items or more. Please, by all means, go support us over there and help us out and get some really cool stuff along the way for yourself over at ptecreative.etsy.com. That is it for this day's show. We appreciate you guys watching so much. If you could, like, comment, subscribe, share this with other Poke fans in your life. Go check out some other cool stuff over on our socials, which is the TikTok and the Instagram, all under P.T.E Creative. Super cool. Do it. Help us out. We'd really appreciate it. Check out our other stuff, Monday through Friday, all kinds of cool things, including the Onetta Show, which is our big podcast that comes out every Tuesday, except this week. It comes out following this video, and we're going to have a pro wrestling-centric one on Thursday due to the NFL draft, which preempted our Thursday show going to Tuesday this week with the Onetta Football Show. But all kinds of cool stuff. We got new Legos videos coming out. Just popped one in last week. We got more travel stuff coming soon. It's going to be fun times over at P.T.E Creative, and I want you guys to see it and be there for it. And as always, go over, check that Etsy shop, get some cool merch. Also, because I'm moving and I need money, so please help. But just enjoy yourselves. And as always, thank you so much for watching. We appreciate you. Peace, love, and hugs to all of you. We out.